Hello and welcome back to another video. Today, after our other two videos, I'm yet again using the F1 car, as I very much enjoy it. But we are going to be changing the track. I don't really know what track to use. However, I feel like Mount Panorama would be a good one. We are going to be doing our 10-minute practice session. I think I just backed out of whatever I clicked on. Really don't want to be in that film. I have just checked, they have added new cars. So I will be thinking about using different cars. But obviously today we are going to be using the Ferrari. Use the 2, why not? Tracks. I understand this track is about a 2-minute lap time in a normal racing car. So that's my goal, to probably set a sub 2 minute, sorry. But I won't be too upset. And I think the game's crashed. Nope. It's just taking its time to load in a second. Sorry about that, my headset turned off. Anyway, we get the game's a bit laggy today, clearly. I do end up in the barrier, however we don't get any damage. So we will be continuing. We just turn off the pit limiter. We get keep going. This is my first ever time racing in this car here. I've done many laps around this track, so this will be interesting. However, the car feels really great. We do end up in the barriers and whatnot, but we don't get damage. Instead, some high refs as we get it back on track. Don't think we have any damage in it. Do continue though. I feel like we're gonna get not many laps done today, but at least that's practice. This corner always used to get me. We do have a bit of damage. I feel like we are going to restart, as it's become one of my fashions too now. Every time we do a practice video, we always have to end up restarting. I did put them a bit too early then. We do get a warning, however, it's never too serious. Been knocking my brakes in that turn quite a lot recently. We hit the wall. I think we just have some visual damage. I don't think it should affect our performance. It's a bit sketchy through there. I love this sector. So smooth to drive if you get it right. Back on the throttle for this long straight. Yes, full throttle. Well, pretty much all of this straight. You take it flat there. I reckon second through here. As first, obviously. That's not true. As we can see how first unlocking the brakes and turning will make a good combination. We are able to continue and do keep pushing. We have to start our first proper flying lap of the session. 7 minutes in. Hopefully it's a bit easier than the other 2 tracks we've done. Set a clean lap and a competitive lap time. Try not to lock my brakes through here. We don't. If we even dip into first. This is quite a built-up circuit for some of the sectors, so I am a bit cautious of where I can go flat and not. It's a lot smoother through here this time. We do dip into first, probably should have, as we do have a spin because of it. We are going to keep going, even though I believe we have some damage of some kind. I'm not sure what though, but we will continue. I try not to get into the barriers. We try to correct ourselves. The car feels fine. I do just forget about that corner. We do keep it out of the barrier though. Again, full throttle for all of this until the corner. We don't keep brake there. It's just throttle. Keep going, nice and smooth. We do manage to keep it out of the barrier for the rest of this lap. However, it is nowhere near what we could set. However, it is 2-minute 7. Our goal is a sub 2 minutes. I feel like we can be hitting that today. Otherwise, I feel like I might come back and do a little more practice just to get it. Because I feel like it's entirely possible. Just need some practice. Not talking much as this track does demand 100% attention, so if you lose that focus for less than a second you are likely in a barrier or off track. So we do hit the curve there, it does throw us off when we enter the curve. However, we do keep it going there, we don't end up in the barrier like we did last time. We are 20 seconds up on our best, or I say best. It's actually easiest that time, nothing fast about it. We do keep it going. We are going to absolutely smash the goal of a sub 1 minute if we carry on like this. Hopefully I haven't just jinxed myself. However, we keep going. A little bit late, and we do end up in the barrier. Not a good way to end that lap. And we're going to be doing a bit of naughty. And I feel like the turning is now finished. Hopefully we will be able to set enough of lap time. I believe we'll have one more lap. 2 if we're lucky. But definitely just 1. Hopefully the pit stop do repair the damage. I haven't actually tested it. I feel like it should, but and it does repair the damage. We're able to continue for probably just one more lap. We haven't had much luck in this video so far. I always jinx myself as well. We end up into the barrier again. I need to stop those lines. I'm not having this. Right, we have a bit more damage. We do go drifting. We do end up in the same location we did on the first lap we did. First push lap, should I say. I think. Taking a bit of a while then to downshift to reverse. Therefore we do keep going. We'll be able to... I don't know what happened there. This isn't how I want to end it. I think I've lost the steering wheel. That's not steering wheel, sorry. Yeah, it's not good when I have to do probably 45 degrees. So the steering wheel 45 degrees to keep it going straight. Yeah, we've done it. We screwed up the car and we tried to end up at the barrier, but we do. I think I've stalled the car. We have, but we keep it going. We are quite stuck. I believe we excuse me. I believe we messed up the tyres. Yes, this isn't good. Gonna have to do a 500 point turn if I want to ever get back to the pit lane, as that left tyre is doing its own thing. My tyre should not be facing tyres are facing inwards and I'm going straight. Okay, I am gonna have to call it here as I cannot move, and yeah, I can't move. And by the seams fit, I don't want to have to be like that for the next half an hour. We are just gonna teleport back to the pit lane. Practice is over though. We don't manage to set the sub 1 minute lap, a sub 2 minute lap I wanted. So I am gonna restart the session. And I'm gonna try and do it in 1 lap. Get the car moving. No more wall tapping today. This is going to be the best. lap 5 out of them. To keep it nice and clean through there, that's where we've been having the majority of our problems. Definitely a lot more confident around this tractor, as I feel like I've used a lot of it to my advantage. Hopefully we do spin by here, as I was going to say, hopefully we don't. As I brake and turn, my tyres don't like it. We almost end up in barrier. However, we don't. And I press the button to turn off my engine. That's harder than it probably should have been shown anyway. However, we continue. And then not to press that button again. Hopefully, we can do it. We're trying to be at a 2-minute 07. If we can do it in our first lap, we'll call it a day. If not, we'll have to continue. We've done it! First try! Sorry, I was a bit quiet through that lap. It was maximum focus. I was scared to see what would happen if I didn't focus for a millisecond. It's no my luck, I would have been higher. Now we've completed our goal. I am going to be calling it a day there. So, thank you for watching, and